What's up, guys? My name is MadSquash924. Welcome back to another episode of the Hunter Call of the Wild, where we are doing our fallow deer Great One grind. Apparently, there's fallow deer coming to me. That's cool. If you guys don't know, we are 6,304 kills into this grind thus far. Oh, that's cool. And, oh, that's so neat. I don't think I've ever experienced them just do this before, where they're just going to their drink zones. They don't even notice us. Look at that. But we also 93 diamonds in, 17 pieballs, 2 melanistics, and 6 albinos into this grind. If you guys are wondering what we're using today for our grind, we're going to be using the 303 burnished right here. Might use the Marauder once in a while, and then if we deem it worthy, we shall also use the electronic collar, which we may or may not use. But hopefully today we'll get that great one. If we don't, well, maybe we'll find something really cool. We usually find something really cool when we post episodes, which is good. Other than that, we find nothing. But we'll see what happens today. Hopefully something. I think last time we found 2 diamonds and 1 albino, if we are correct. Hopefully today's numbers are a lot better. So far, I don't see a single damn thing, other than, you know, that one group that we saw. Of course, you see it's really huddled right there. It always is. For, hunting pressure, but the hunting pressure of the double lakes, it really doesn't matter. People say it does. That's not true. Not from my experience. It doesn't matter. That's for sure. I just want to explore some of these other bits before we go to the dry lakes. See what we can find. A level 2. That's not ideal. Oh, and a 4. 203 to 244. We'll shoot you. Cool. It looks like it's going to take a while for him to die, though, unfortunately. But that is fine, I guess. Is that a 3 behind him? Don't know, but I shot him. It was a 3. Cool. Moving on. I mean, those ones are kind of annoying to get to anyway, so we won't collect those ones right away, so it's fine. I'll do it later. What's the worst that's going to happen? It's so weird. Where is all my deer today? Usually doesn't happen. It's definitely on the weirder side. Those are red deer. Huh. Okay. Maybe I should, like, screw around with the time a little bit, because not everything's spawning, so it seems. That's strange. And it's not like the drink time. It's not like we're not in the drink time. We are in the drink time, but things just don't appear to be spawning. And there's no hunting pressure, which is good. It's just weird that I'm not seeing anything. Maybe we will now that I changed the time slightly. I mean, I see one out there. Where is he going? I don't know. Hello. First level 5 of the day. We'll see if you are worth our time. Oh, you are worth our time. To shoot. To kill. But are you going to be a diamond? That's what I'm wondering. Got both. Like that. Alright, let's see if this is level 5 is a diamond. If he is, cool. If he's not, no big deal. We have plenty of diamonds, as we just said previously. What is it? What did I say, 93? I think so. That's a lot. We've also had so many kills and yet no great one to spawn either. But that's the nature of this game sometimes. Either get lucky or you don't. And that's just the way it be. I probably should go and collect these ones that I'm just shooting randomly. But it's going to be such a pain in the ass to try to acquire them when they just run off. And I can do it at any point in time. Which is good. Nice, 262. You're big. Nice. That is indeed pretty nice. Look at that guy. Huge. And he's dark. He's got to be one of my biggest dark fallow deer. Definitely in the higher portion at the very least. That's awesome. Let's go here. Hopefully that's for a sign for good things to come today, you know? I mean, seeing one diamond already, 5 minutes in, 6, 7 minutes in, it's great. Hopefully we can remain in that momentum of seeing bigger things. Hopefully that's a sign for some particular animal to show up that I'm looking for, right? Yeah, I agree. If he doesn't show still, at this point I'm not even going to be surprised, because there's been so many kills. Now, a lot of you have mentioned I should be using hunting stands. I get that. Hunting stands, I think, are a good, relevant way to make sure you can shoot a lot of animals without destroying hunting zones and pressures, right? However, when you're at the dry lakes, even if there's a shit ton of hunting pressure there, for some reason or another, if when they move zones, they don't move far and they're always at the double lakes. That's just how it is for some reason. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Everywhere else where I'm going, though, unless I'm like, I don't know, here, you could argue over here. It doesn't really matter, because everywhere else I'm shooting 3s and ups anyway. I'm only shooting level 2s at the double lakes. So the level 2s are going to go elsewhere anyways. And they'll swap with some other fallow deer that's on this map. So yeah, in a way they move, but they just swap numbers. So I don't know, it's not the biggest thing in the world to do what we're doing. Now, we could be more strategic with our tent placements, technically, I guess. Tent placements would be even better, but there is other reasons why I don't have every tent at every location where they spawn. Part of that is if I just want to be hunting in this place, there's other tent spots that I like. Like, there's a tent that I have over on the left side, like, way up here, that I love to have up here. It's so nice, and it's very convenient to have it up there. But it takes up one of the fallow deer hunting tents, if we wanted to have one of those. But it's not the biggest deal in the world to me. Like, we have one over here, just for the purpose of we can teleport over, collect the deer, and then go to the next zone. But whatever. It's all preference at the end of the day. How I get my fallow deer great one is how I want to do it. And if I want to do it in this manner, I guess I'm going to do it in this manner. If I want to try the tripod, I mean, I would do it with other animals on a different map. But for the fallow deer here on this map, I don't see a real reason to use it. You could argue, you could put it here, and then you could shoot across the water, or here, and then shoot across the water, but you can shoot, what, I think 3 max before you delete the hunting zone, and I never shoot that many anyways, before they leave the hunting zone prior, so it doesn't matter. But I hear ya. You guys think I should be using the tripods. I get it. But you're welcome to do so yourself for your own grinds. My grinds have been, I would say, pretty fruitful for the most part. For everything minus a great one. So, I haven't had the worst luck. I had the worst luck for a while on just seeing any melanistic or albino to begin with. But now, it's been pretty alright. It could be worse. That's for sure. Where's this body? I think he just dropped, right? Yeah. Okay. That's good. That's good. Sometimes a fallow deer likes to go out here for some reason. And I don't like that location. I wish there was more fallow deer that would show up here more often. But that never happens. I think we'll go here next, and then maybe over here. Check this little zone out. Once we do, we will see about the double lakes next. Like, theoretically, right? You come to this area, there's usually like 3 males here. 3 to 4 males. Tops. However, only one of which is of the rating that is 3 or above. So, if only one of them is 3 or above, why even bother bringing a tripod over here in the first place? It's just a waste of your cash at the end of the day. And you could use it for some other thing as well. Now, the argument for using the 300, I know a lot of you want me to use 300s for that as well. Yeah, but, like, I hear you. But I don't really care that much. Like, I'd rather use the gun that you are meant to use to kill the animal. And just for the reason of trying to learn to get better at using the gun and being used to it. Because every gun is unique in its own little bit of a way. Because some guns have a little bit more of a sway than other guns do. And other guns are more accurate than others. Some have less distance or more distance than others. And then if you are in tune with that gun more often, then your chances of shooting something perfectly are as really good. But if you don't do that and you just use the 300 all the time to blow them up, you could also, theoretically, without even thinking, shoot like a diamond potential or a rare bird type and just totally destroy the thing, on accident, of course, which I'm sure some people have done. I try to stay away from trying to blow up animals. That was something I did a lot more when I first started this game because I needed cash. I needed the cash flow. So we were destroying animals. Well, I was destroying animals. Like, bunnies and foxes and stuff. And using, was it the 240? Just because I needed the cash flow. And then, or I would shoot them too many times, like I would use the 240 or 270, something like that. And I would just shoot the bison like 4 or 5 different times, like in Silver Ridge, for example. And, I mean, I got my cash eventually to the point where I could sustain myself. But I had to get to that point. And then once I found out, like, oh, you're supposed to not botch these animals because there's a learning curve with that within the first week or so playing the game. Like, oh, you got to use this gun for this. This goes for this animal, you know? You just find that sweet spot that you like, and then you choose your weapon that you like for that animal that is within the respectable estimate of the class difficulty. But if I wanted to use the 300 and just botch shit, hello, what are you? You're a piebald, then you are diamond potential. That's freaking nice. I don't like that he's level 4. I don't like that the low ball is 214, and I don't like that the high ball is 256. He might troll. He might troll. And I don't love that. We shall see, though. Maybe he'll make it. It's possible. I think that's my second super rare estimate I've seen, though. Kill you. You should be fine. Yeah, you're still calm. I want to get a little bit closer for that shot. I want to make sure we don't screw him up. See, this is what I mean. Because if I was using 300 and I wasn't even thinking, I could have just shot him over there. Without even, like, a second thought. But if you shoot these animals right the first time anyways, you see how most of the time they just drop? Like, you get double long shot, they drop. So, I don't know. I see the argument. I don't like it. It's just one of those things I don't like doing. I mean, we kind of played the system a little bit too much already for grinding these animals to begin with. Why make it worse? Like, in the grind aspect, by just shooting them with, like, the most powerful gun in the whole game. I don't know. Now, red deer, I can see more of a tolerance towards it. Towards the red deer. Because they are, what, a level 6 animal? Class 6. And they're a pain in the ass to shoot. Same with moose. Moose are a pain in the ass to shoot, too. Not class 6. I think they're, what, class 7 or 8. But yeah, they use a 300 on them, and they freaking never go down. Like, you shoot them in the heart, they still run, what, 10 feet? It's crazy. It's ridiculous. So, I don't know. I don't like the concept of just being like, oh, let's just blow the shit out of it. It's not my favorite. He's a good-looking piebald. If he's not my biggest, if he's not a super rare, he's definitely my biggest piebald, for sure. See? And we dropped him, just like that. And I was able to get the consecutive shot afterward, too. I like that. I like that a lot. Do you think he made it? I think he's 230s. If he makes it, that's gonna be crazy. Leave in the comment section below. Do you think he's gonna be a super rare or a super troll? Probably a super troll. It's level 4. If he was level 5, I'd be more confident. That's for sure. You're running around? Okay. We'll shoot some other ones before we move up. We'll shoot this one next. See, he's dying anyway. Because I shot him right. And look, he doesn't even go that far. What is 15 feet for an animal that you shoot right? Compared to using the 300, you just blow them from where they are. What's 15 feet? It's not much. If you screw it up, of course, then it's a pain in the ass. But if you shoot them right, they'll just drop anyway. You know? Of course, if they get away as well. Like that one, I didn't shoot right. He's gonna get away. Well, I guess I did shoot it right. I shot it in the stomach. Or the liver. But you could also make the consecutive shot. And just do it better. I don't know. There's something more thrilling about using the right gun. And trying to do it right the first time. Than just using the 300. It takes a lot of sport out of it. And it's so satisfying when you see them drop like that with the appropriate weapon. It just is. There's just something about it that I like. But yeah, you guys see how the hunting pressure is so heavily implied here. Now, that's not a big deal, because, like, the deer that was here, that gets their hunting zone removed, it's going to go to, like, here. Maybe here, or up here, or here. It never moves from this spot for some reason. It's always within that... It's always within this area that it will move to. And I don't know why that is, but I don't hate it. I don't know why that is at all. But it is interesting regardless. Now before we go and look at the hunting screen, the trophy screen, we'll take a little picture of the piebald. Kill whatever's out here too, apparently. Level 3 or 4? Early 4, high 3, looked like from the antlers that I saw. Where are you? That's a 2. Yeah, it was this one I saw. It was a 4. Okay. No big deal. Alright, let's get rid of a lot of this stuff so I can take a picture. Because I like taking a picture once an episode, at the very least, for thumbnail purposes. As you guys see on the channel. It's just good to do. There we go. It also makes the game look nicer. So, do you think he's a rare? Well, he's a rare. A super troll? Or super rare? I don't know. I guess I'm going to find out. Alright, let's turn this stuff back on. Hide hunting HUD. Turn this stuff back on. And the animal clues back on. Okay. Come on, Diamond. Yeah, 240s. He was cool looking, though. Good looking deer. Double long shot. Regardless, it is still a nice deer. I won't take that away from him. He's very good looking. We'll taxi you. You might be my new biggest piebald. I think you are. Shame that you weren't a super rare. If you were, you'd be going in the Diamond Lodge. Because if I had super rares, I put them in the Diamond Lodge. The only super rare I have is the one they get through the story with the Iberian wolves. You know. But I put them in with the Diamond Lodge because I think it's cool to put them in there. And then, of course, we have our fallow deer lodge because we have so many fallow deer at this point. Like, the way I sort out the fallow deer, I like to have the 3 biggest of each fur type for diamonds all in a multi-mount. So those ones go to the Diamond Lodge. And then the rare fur type lodge, I have the 3 biggest of those fallow deer in those ones as well. For like a multi-mount, like 3 biggest piebalds, 3 biggest albinos, and melanistics. The rest go to the fallow deer lodge where all the reject diamonds and rare fur types go to, I guess you could call them. Because we have so many at this point. We have at least 100 different fallow deer that are taxidermable, I guess you could call it. They are taxiable. I forgot to go to the other area that I was gonna go to. I guess we'll go there next, after we collect the remainder of these fallow. Okay. Now with that, let's go here to where we began this episode, where we saw nothing initially. There should be something now. So far we are 20 deer in. It's not bad. Is that a 3? Yeah. Is he gonna be in the water when I kill him? Yeah. Is he gonna dive right there? Yep. We'll come back later for him. Alright, let's go to this location. See if we can see any fallow deer that are worth our time. Hopefully, there is. Now, they appeared around here, I believe. But I want to make sure I have the distance good enough where I won't spook them. Should also do this. I know it apparently doesn't matter. It just makes me feel better. To me. But I hear it doesn't really do much. That's 2. We're not here for 2s. Oh well. Could check up here. Sometimes there's fowl like around here that like to be around. Also, one thing to note, if you have a tripod set up anyways, and say like there's only a group of like 1 and there's only 1 male, I mean, it's just gonna go away anyways. It doesn't even matter at that point. You set up the tripod for nothing. Once in a while they'll come back, but yeah, like this guy. He's a solo by himself. Oh, never mind. There's one here. Look at me being wrong and stuff. Let's see if we can try to shoot both. Good. Both should be dead. Right on the spot. Actually, the other one might have fled a little bit. Yeah, I don't know where he went. Is he in the water? Yeah, he's in the water. I guess I'll wait for him. He's close enough. Don't hit me, freak. Darn it. And yeah, I could shoot the females, but it messes up my grind. Like, everything gets moved around and shifted when you shoot females. Like, I've done it before on accident a few times, and it's not fun. I kind of hope at some point they up the rate of speed that these things travel in the water. I think that would be a very good idea. Because I know, like, obviously the retriever can only collect certain things, like level 1 animals, class 1 animals. But if you guys like Expand the Worlds ups the rate of which the animals will move in the water, speed-wise, a lot of people probably wouldn't complain as much that you shot something in the water. It'd probably be it'd be less realistic. But then again, it's not as realistic anyways when an animal comes to your last known location on land anyways. So, what does it matter? Right? At least that's the way I'm looking at it. Alright, did our fallow deer show up over here? Because he landed in the water, did he not? Thought he did. If he did, he landed somewhere else. And if I can't see him, that means I'm going to have to travel and look around for him later. Which isn't the worst thing. He wasn't that big. .242, huh? You're not that big either. There we go. Shot him right. He'll travel like 15 feet and die. Like it. Where did I shoot him? Around here? Yeah. There he is. What's over here? 2, 3. We can shoot the 3. I gotta be quick about it because he's alerted. And he plops. Why did he plop? Because we shot him right. I mean, at that point, if you can do that consistently, you don't even need the 300, because your skill alone will be enough. And I think, if I remember correctly, I might be wrong, but I think you might make more cash as well if you shoot them correctly with the right kind of gun. I know you definitely get more score here, for sure. Not entirely sure on the cash amount. It's not something I really test. Why'd I dome him? Bad angle. And it was just to kill him. Helps me with practice anyways and shooting in the head if I had to do so. Because I think you can shoot certain animals in the head now. Like, I know you can shoot saltwater crocs in the brain and it being fine. Where'd the animal go? Shot it in the water. Okay, but he's not moving. Cool. That is alright. I like that. I'm just looking forward to this grind being over soon. I mean, I was kind of hoping it'd be over like thousands upon thousands of kills ago. But the game hasn't been gracious enough to let me off the hook yet with the fallow deer. I mean, I like fallow deer. There's one thing that does irk me about grinding like this, though. And because you get so many diamonds, so many rare fur types, right? Which is cool. It also takes the specialness out of the deer, out of the animal. Out of the whitetail or moose, bear, black bear specifically, fallow deer, red deer. It takes the mysticalness of it out, I guess you could call it, because you just see them like, oh yeah, that's another one, and there's another one, there's another one, and then it doesn't really hit you anymore until you see the great one or a super rare. Then you're like, oh, I see the things I'm looking for. That's crazy. But when you see like another diamond, you're like, oh, it's another diamond. Who cares? For like a fallow deer. When I had like, once I hit around like 30 fallow deer that I have for diamond, actually, to be specific, when I hit my multi-mount for each fur type that were diamond, minus of course the rare fur types, that's when getting diamonds started meaning less to me for the fallow deer overall. After that, like I was like, oh yeah, it's another fallow deer. At that point, you're hoping for the biggest ones you can find because you're looking for the great one, but he's not spawning. So I'm looking for the next best thing, which is what's the biggest fallow deer I can find, and then try to prioritize the biggest ones. Because now I just have like everything organized for my fallow deer, like biggest to smallest. That's a big level 4. He's not gonna make it, but he's big. How much? I bet you he's not going to make it. Look at that rack. Tell me he's going to make it. I'm so confident that he's not going to make it. I'm going to shoot it with a Maraude. I'm going to try to lung him. It's dying slowly, but I did shoot him right. But I don't think he's going to make it. Big estimate for a level 4. But I think he's going to be like 245. The reason I'm confident in that is only because he's level 4. If he was level 5, I'd be a lot more confident in him making it, but with the rack that he also had, I didn't think he was going to make it. That's another thing you notice more when you are hunting and grinding. You notice certain racks. Like, certain racks are like, oh, that's a troll rack. Or, oh, that rack is definitely a diamond rack. So you can kind of tell now when you hunt an animal so much. Minus, of course, like the bear. You can't tell with the bear. At least I don't think you can. Not even 240. That's crazy. It's interesting that there's males here now. Any males over there? Yeah, there's one over there. Nice. I almost shot the female. Got him. And I shot him right. Nice. Love that. I do hate this lake. This lake sucks. But what can you do? Look at the way it's shaped. It's so annoying. What is this, Parquet Fernando? It's hell. That's what it is. Yeah, I could put a tent over there. I don't have enough tents, but I could put a tent over there. Like, I don't have any tents remaining. But I can be picky and choosy where I place them. I place them in the areas that I think are the most appropriate for what I like. This place just doesn't suit me in that way. Like, this is one of my precious tents. I love this tent placement. It's also a really good one because you can check over here if there's anything. You go here because there's always stuff, and then you go down here. And then you could teleport to this house and go down if you had to. It's nice. It's a nice zone, nice area. Definitely recommend putting a tent over there if you guys are looking for a fallow deer. That's just my 2 cents. If you get animals over there, it's a gimme. Of course, if they don't go there, then why bother? Because then you're just wasting tent placements. That belonged to him. I haven't shot bunnies in a while. I think you need a 2 for a bunny. In fact, I know you need a 2 for a bunny. I'm almost certain. That one's 1 to 2. Come on. Shit. It was 60, 70 yards out. It was ready for 109. I thought it was good enough, but whatever. See, that's what I mean. Certain guns have different ways of shooting. Like if I shoot here, if I aim for this stone, I shot above the stone. So, I don't know. It's all dependent on how well you know your gun. I don't shoot a ton of level 1 animals. I shoot some here and there. Like, there are sessions where I just use that gun and, like, the shotgun. I think it's the new DLC shotgun for shooting level 1s. And it's fun. I like it. I've been trying to get magpies with it, but... because I want a magpie and a saltwater crocodile multi-mount. But I have yet to get lucky enough to even find a diamond magpie or a rare fur type version of them. I've shot in a lot of them. Like, over 200 of them, easily. Haven't gotten anything. My luck for them has just been bad. Which is whatever. I mean, you have that for certain animals. There's going to be certain animals in this game that you're going to be like, oh yeah, I'm really lucky with them. I get them all the time. And then there's other animals you're going to shoot and you're like, wow, I hear they're easy to get, but I can't get one for some reason because it just doesn't happen. And that's the nature of this game, the RNG of it. The RNG of this game is weird. Sometimes you get a great one in 30 kills. Sometimes you get one in 9,000 kills. You know? It's all that luck. Should get better with shooting with the vibrant. These are all females, however. Therefore, I'm wasting my time looking at them, aren't I? What are you doing here? Yeah, I don't care. I mean, I do, sorta. It's something different to shoot, so it draws my attention away from the thing I want to shoot, you know? I mean, that's why I want to be done with this grind. I want to kill other things in this game and find other trophies. Like finding a bunny, chamois. I need another, ibex. A crowned blue wildebeest would be freaking awesome. Drink time's done. I get better reset it. See what we can do. So far we're at 30 deer for this grind today. It's not bad. Not bad at all. However, when one is going back to the point of shooting a lot of diamonds for like an animal and then losing the touchness of it, the mysticalness of it. However, if you shoot some other animal that you never really go after and you see it's a diamond, oh, it's so wondrous. It's a wondrous thing. Especially if it's the first time you've ever gotten a diamond of that animal. It's so nice. And then there's other animals, I think, that it feels like no matter how many diamonds you get of them, it's hard to get sick of them because you like the animal. Like, I think saltwater crocodile and lions for me definitely fit in that category of, like, I could kill 50 of them plus. And if I got a diamond for, like, if I got, like, 50 diamonds of them, I wouldn't be sick of them. You know? You know, this is too cluttered. I gotta, like, finagle them out of it. But, like, I think of what? I got, like, 4 or 5 diamond lions, and then I have one albino lion. It's crazy. And apparently the lions are some of the hardest animals to get in this game, and for some reason or another, I have great luck with them. My map is just royalty for lions. Yes, I need these losers moving. Oh. Whatever. That's fine. Him in particular. Thought he was gonna move, he didn't. He is dead, however. That's good. I should go back here at some point, pretty soon. Probably go here and then here. Actually, I can't go here because I shot the animals that were over there, right? Or was there none? There was none. That's right. Nobody spawned there that time. So there should be something there this time. Yeah. That does make some sense. We haven't seen much today. We've seen, what, 1 diamond and 1 piebald? Not much. I thought I would see more, you know? I mean, we saw a super rare potential, which is freaking awesome, of course, but he wasn't a super rare, was he? And again, these other animals are just drawing my attention away from what we need to do because I want to see if there's something cool among them. Like, I don't have a mallard that's a diamond. I would like one. But I don't have one. I think getting birds that are diamonds or rare fur types are some of the coolest things, though, just because, like, I feel like they're very hard to acquire. Because they don't have a lot of, like, novelty to shooting them a lot, I guess. They don't attract me as much as a lot of the other animals do. But when you get a diamond one of them, or a rare fur type of one of them as well, like, for some reason, it's so, like, sweet. Like a freaking goose or something. Like, I have a bald-leucistic Canadian goose. And the thing is sweet. I didn't even know it was, like, a rare fur type when I went and shot him. But, like, the thing is dope. I love that thing. But, like, it's not the funnest thing in the world to just shoot a bunch of Canadian geese in Alaska. It's weird. Like, it's a lot funner shooting, like, I don't know, a lot of cave buffalo, for example. I think they're fun to shoot. However, trying to get a lot of trophies for them is not the most ideal thing for me. Like, I think I have 3 diamonds of them. But, like, I don't really want more of them, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm not going to say no to another diamond of anything. But I'm not going to go out of my way to seek one out. Because of the way that they come off to me. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird that way. You get that way for any animals yourselves? You're like, oh yeah, I love killing these things. I don't really care if I get a diamond or not of them, but I like killing them because they're fun. I feel like the water buffalo is kind of in that same category. Like, especially like the black water buffalo. They're the easiest fur type to get that's a rare fur type. And it's considered rare. But I think it's, because I think it spawns at a rate of around of a rate of 2% or so. It's the biggest rare fur type that you can get percentage-wise in this game. So it's cool when you get like a diamond of them. But then when you see another rare fur type of a black water buffalo, you're like, oh, it's just another black water buffalo. I have an albino one too. The albino one's sweet. It turns like into a weird pinkish color. It's super weird. Like like when you look at it, you wouldn't even think it's albino. You would think it's like dilute or something. And this is what I mean when I say that the fallow deer here like coming back to this lake. They just do it. Why? I don't know. They're freaks. And they're glutton for punishment. And they like dying here. I'm okay with that. We'll see this round if we can find anything. And then after we do this lake, it might be a good spot to end it. That looks big. It's the same estimate as the previous one. That means it's going to be in the 230s. But that one actually looks more promising as a trophy rack, doesn't it? Weird. It's just, in fact, I think that is the same exact rating that our piebald had. But it just looks like a diamond rack to me. I think that one might be a diamond. Like 250. Minimum. 250, I'm thinking, if he is a diamond. Maximum of like 252. Something like that. I mean, obviously they gotta be 250 to be a diamond, but like 250 on the dot, maybe? He looks promising. Like, that one's not gonna make it. Clearly. That's 320 yards out. I can shoot some of these other ones. Like, I'll shoot this one. It's coming closer. Bad angle, but who cares? He'll die. See, of course, if I shot with a 300, it'd probably die a lot quicker. I hear that. But at that point, why don't I just shoot it right the first time? Because I should be. Like that. Right in the heart. Thought he was going to move. And he didn't. It's a good angle. got him. He was like at 290 yards out, so I think I only single lunged him. Beautiful. Beautiful shot. Those are so satisfying to get those frontal heart shots, because it's kind of hard to get those sometimes. Oh my Lanta, look at them all. Someone got a grenade? Just throw one in there. RPG, anything? Make them explode? It's insane. See, I shot all those fallow deer, right? And look, they're all still here. For some reason or another, they just won't leave this place. And every one of them here is a male. Nice. Shot him right, too. Did I shoot you right? Yep. He's a floater, and that's terrible. They'll come back. Let's go collect some of these guys while we wait for them to come back. Yeah, not many animals today. I mean, quantity-wise, sure. We have 43 thus far. That's fine. Quality-wise, could be better. And the way I'm shooting them, too, you would think I'm using the 300, because so many of them today have just dropped. And that's a good sign. It means I've been on my game today. I'm liking that. I say that, I'm going to botch the next shot. That's a single lung. That was in the muff. Or in the lung. Looks like it was in the lung, because he dropped. This could be a bad shot. There we go. Get up, freak. There we go. They should start coming back. Yeah, they did. Look at that. Dumb, dumb, dumb. You guys should stay away. Boop. Trying to see if I shot it right. Shot him right that time. That was nice. It was a good second shot. I like that. I get used to the 164 yards at this game for a while. Especially hunting the fallow deer at this map. Like, I've gotten pretty decent at just making those shots. Estimating, like, where the bullet's gonna be. Even though they're, like, 300 some odd yards away. And that's part of you just getting used to this gun that you are using. So, yeah, if you were using 300, and then you only use the 300, you would also learn of, like, oh, what the yardage is. What's the sway like? What's the accuracy usually like? Because some of the 7mm guns, the accuracy is so freaking bonkers sometimes. Like, it goes... One day, it could be, like, so accurate, you could heart shot it like this and hit it in the lung. The next day, you'll totally miss it. Because the accuracy is just so, like, inconsistent. It's strange how some guns work. Because ideally, you want a gun that's powerful, is within the estimate, and is very accurate. And you want to be in tune with that gun. You want to know how the inner workings of that shot it's going to be if you shoot it, like, I don't know, at this tree. If you want to go shoot at this tree and you want to shoot the very base of the tree, you want to know where it's going to be. Instead of you shooting, like, generically at the tree and then going, like, over here for the shot. Because that'll happen. .248.06. He was close. I think that one was the one too with the diamond rank that I said might be a 250 to 252. No diamonds out of it though. Here they come, returning once again. Beautiful. Beautiful shot. So yeah, it does look like we're going to get the great one today, but we had a good time here. We did have a good time. At least. Just went around collecting things, shooting things up. We got 14 grand in points. It's not bad for an hour. And there's still a few other things to collect. Because, yeah, we have, what, one big diamond in the very beginning. And then there's the piebald super rare troll. And that's really it. I was hoping for more stuff. But, what can you do? Sometimes this game gives, and sometimes it taketh away. I feel like it taketh away a lot. I would like to get 2 more deer just because we're shy of 50. We're at 48 currently. Should probably go to a spot where we can find 2 deer to shoot. Or maybe by the time we turn around, they would have come back. Once we collect this fallow. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Let's go. Where do I want to go? Oh, yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go here. It's a good spot. Good final spot for today. Watch we see the great one. Wouldn't that be freaking sweet? It would be cool. Let's see, is there any fallow deer over this hillside this time? Or not? Answer is not. Which I'm not totally surprised about. Hopefully we come across this thing soon, though. Like, I wonder what I wonder what the highest grossing number is for an animal before they actually got the great one that they saw themselves. It's got to be ridiculously high, right? Is that a 2 next to him? I mean, yeah, normally you want to shoot the 2, but maybe I shouldn't shoot the 2 anyway. We'll just go over to the right a little bit and shoot the last deer over there. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, we might not even be over there. Because didn't we shoot one earlier? We did. Yeah, because that one's a 2. I gotta go find one. 49 kills. One more kill and then we're out of here. Looking for a good final spot. Did we go here yet? I think so. Nothing for, like, amazing deer or anything, but I think we saw one that we shot. That's on the hillside that we gotta collect. It's just a pain in the ass to get over there, just because, like, you gotta use the ATV. Or spawn a tent on the other side, but why bother if you can just use an ATV? Because you can drive through the water over here. There's a little bit of a shallow spot that you can utilize. It's floating. It's actually a couple deer we can shoot. Let's do that. There's one. And two. Went over the quota, but whatever. 51 kills today. Alright, let's tally up our numbers, and then we'll call it an episode. Okay, so let's see here. We are at 6,355 for fallow deer kill count. We have 94 diamonds now, and then now we have 18 piebalds to our name. And that's pretty nice. But I hope you guys all enjoyed today's episode. If you guys have, make sure you guys have liked the comment. Tell me what you think of today's episode, of course. If you're new to my channel and have been watching me for a little while and you haven't done so, but you like what you see, feel free to subscribe to me, MadSquash924, over here on YouTube. And don't forget to ring the bell to get notified of my latest videos. On the next episode, we will be doing another episode of this kind of thing, where we are trying to get the fallow deer right one, or I will be playing Get Out of Here with Daniel to a map of an unknown location, where we try to get either a diamond, a rare fur type, or a certain score parameter, and then we leave that map to go to a different map. But I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.